What has he done? Can you tell me? Big Magic Johnson, what has he done?
Well, he's a business person.
He's got AIDS. Did he do any business? Did he help anybody in South L.A.?
Well, I think he has HIV. He doesn't actually have full-blown AIDS. But.
Well, what kind of a guy goes to every city, has sex with every girl, then he catches HIV? And is that someone we want to respect? That's one problem I have. Jews, when they get successful, they will help their people. And some of the African Americans, maybe I'll get in trouble again, they don't want to help anybody.
I told you, unbelievable. Didn't stop there as he hinted that this is some kind of conspiracy, that Magic Johnson's trying to get his team. Let's give that a quick listen.
I think he wanted me to just do nothing so he could buy the team. He thought maybe the whole thing would be resolved in 2 weeks.
You can tell he couldn't stop himself. He wanted to rip Magic Johnson. He did, digging the hole even further. What's Magic Johnson's response? I'd rather be talking about these great NBA playoffs than Donald Sterling. By the way, Magic Johnson's going to be on with Anderson Cooper, AC 360, 8 and 11 Eastern. So Magic makes some great points there. These games have been awesome. A man who's been at these games, by the way, Brian Claypool. He's a season ticket holder for the Clippers. He's an attorney, so he can hit this on all fronts. Okay, hold off on the basketball talk for just a minute. Donald Sterling, when you watch this interview, you're not surprised, are you? You know what he's all about.
Oh, bravo, Mr. Sterling. Thank you very much for validating last night that you're a bigot, you're a racist, and also thank you for handing on a silver platter to the NBA Board of Governors your forced sale of the LA Clippers, because you said last night, Mr. Sterling, that you humiliated and embarrassed the league. That is an admission that you have violated patently the morality clause in your NBA agreement, and you are toast.
Yep, I picked up on that as well. That's it. I mean, right there, all the NBA Board of Governors, they could rewind the tape and show them that and say, we'll see you.
Exactly.
Well, let's listen to a little bit more here, Brian. And here's the apology, or the many attempts at an apology. Let's give that a listen.
I made a terrible, terrible mistake. Am I entitled to one mistake? After 35 years, I made a mistake. I hope it's in their heart to forgive me for that mistake. I'm a good member who made a mistake, and I'm apologizing, and I'm asking for forgiveness. It's a terrible mistake, and I'll never do it again.
Anything genuine in that, Brian?
Well, let's remind your viewers, Mike, that it's not a mistake. It is a mentality that Donald Sterling has exhibited for 30 years here in Los Angeles. You know that I've been fighting for the civil rights of African Americans and Hispanics for the past decade. And I will tell you, Mike, in representing minority families, it is very difficult for them to come forward with allegations of racism. So the fact that you can go back to 2003 and 2006 and you have tenants that are coming forward, you've got the government coming forward, I will tell you, those reports by tenants of racism are true, and it validates that Mr. Sterling is in fact racist.
Okay, here's what, among the many stunners, the one place he really cries and lets loose, when he's talking about V. Stiviano. Let's watch that.
She's a street person, but inside she's a good person.
You still think she's a good person?
But she's not relevant to this conversation. Well, I don't know why she did what she did. God would tell me. But whatever she did, good or bad, I'm the guilty one for uttering those terrible, ugly words that I don't mean. How could a girl care for a man 51 years old?
There you go. There are the tears. You're touched, Brian, I can see.
Yeah, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Hey, the Daytime Emmy Awards might nominate him for that performance. Donald Sterling doesn't know what love is. He doesn't know how to love a woman. He only loves one thing, that's money. He likes power. And the fact that he tries to ditch it on her, too, if you go further in the tape, you know, is just unbelievable.
There you have it. All right, hey, Brian, we didn't get to talk hoops. It's going to be a great series. I think it's going 7. Should be a great game.
Before you go, there you go, Mike.
There's the jersey, autographed jersey.
Chris Paul.
You're on fire.
Chris Paul signed jersey.
Enjoy
Clippers
the
in
action.
7.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you.
Good seeing you, by the way, Brian. All right. Hey, it's the video.